Yoga for Healing, we're back. See what else comes out. The last read is about a couple. Queen of Swords on the sideways, then coming out as a Queen of Wands. That the truth and clarity is coming out about with a King of Swords that landed in reverse. That are under judgment. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit? There's no conflict, no hot and cold, no multiple choices, and a chemistry, an attraction, a spark. Oh, this is totally different than that last read for sure. There will be clarity and truth in their intentions and honesty. Or maybe this is just about you. You have no conflict, you're not confused, and you have that spark, that passion, that chemistry that makes you attractive. What else do we need to know? Someone's going through an emotional storm. They're being affected by this, and they're in a breaking point, their final straw, feeling overwhelmed. So we have someone that's not conflicted, has the spark, and then we have someone over here that's going through an emotional storm at their breaking point. Change, delays, distractions. Don't be distracted. They may be using distractions as a tactic right now to delay you, to cause changes. What do we need to know about this person that's not in conflict and has a passion? They're escaping and avoiding, pushing away energies that are going through these emotional storms, that are at their breaking points because they cannot accept the change and they only want to cause delays. You're healing. You're releasing all that does not serve you, purifying your energy, cleansing it. Staying grounded, doing your meditation, using your sound bowl, using different hertz in your manifestation, in your cleansing, in your meditations. And what about this person that's going through this emotional storm? What about this person that's going through this emotional storm? They don't want a conflict with you. They don't want the incompatibility. But you're escaping. They don't want that. They want to cling. They want to hold on because they're obsessing and spying. Why are they not in conflict right now, but they're maybe not wanting you to see that they're in conflict because they are overwhelmed at a breaking point. They don't want to show you they're conflicted. They don't want the truths unveiled. They don't want to come clean. Or maybe they're going to come to you unveiling some truths. Yeah. They're overwhelmed. They're at their breaking point. They don't want to have conflict, so they're going to come in. That did come in at the last reading, that somebody's coming towards you. Don't trust them. Take caution. They have secrets. This person is going to come to you pretending as though they have confessions and like they're going to be revealing the truth, how they feel, what's been going on. But it's not true. They're dealing with the cause and effect of karmic debt. That's why they want to come into you. You have escaped this. You're avoiding and blocking this. Why do they want to come in? What will happen of them coming in? What's going to happen? You're a divine feminine. You are on point. You are aware that they are hopeless and they're sinking in despair, falling apart. What is going to come of this confession that they so-called are coming in to give. Whoa, this slid off. Run. That's what I'm picking up from that. What's going to come of this? Or they're running from their karmic justice. They want the intimacy. They want to bond with you. They want to attach another cord to you. And they want it to be a secret, a mystery. They don't want you to know that this is why they're coming in. That's exactly why we put these messages out, so that you are aware and can take caution. Bump these scums. They want this intimacy with the divine feminine or divine masculine. Take it how it resonates. But they are confused, unclear, and uncertain of what you're going to say when they come in and pretend to be only about you. Only because they want to have a attachment. They want to soak up your light. They want to take source from you. What is this confusion about? What do we need to know about this confusion? Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, that might be in the back of their mind. How they're going to attach this cord. They're confused on how they're going to do it, how they're going to get close, because they want your kind heart. They see your grace, your charm, your beauty, and they're confused on how they're going to come in to get this nourishment, because they know that you are of self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding. You're not about the games. You are a divine feminine energy, the yin to another's yang, a divine energy. What about this confusion on coming into this person that they see their beauty? And you guys want to know a little tip? I have an ex that used to call me, this was my nickname, Beauty. No lie. They know that you're intuitive. They're confused on how they're going to come in with your inner knowing, your ability with telepathy and listening to your heart. They're confused on how they're going to come in and gain your kind heart. They're thinking because they're missing you, craving you, desiring your energy. Trust and believe this is not about you and your pretty smile. This is about your divine energy. Nothing else. They know that you're intuitive. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this wanting to come in, knowing that you're intuitive? They want the growth. They see that you're nourishing. They know that you're nourishing. And you've been in silence. No words. Stonewall. Because you've escaped, turned your back, because you have that spark. You have no conflict. You are divine energy in your peace. What else do we need to know about this overwhelmed energy that's collecting karma? They're blocked from coming chasing after you. They're blocked from being in the pursuit, bringing their toxicity. No matter how resilient they are dealing with the consequences of karma, cause and effect of their debts. Don't let anyone take your kind heart. Because see, a lot of these mofo forget that along with that kind heart is balance, that of a warrior. And you will pull your sword out. This has them in depression. What do we need to know about the divine feminine and escaping? They would cause you bank failure. They would suck the life out of you because they're doing drugs. Give me a card on this bank failure. You're not down for toxic. You are not about the toxic activity, not the toxic energy. You know that this situation is about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames because they are in karmic debt. They are overwhelmed. They want to try to come in and attach this cord to you, but they're confused on how they're going to go about it because they know of your intelligence and how you've had this nourishing self-growth, and they are not able to chase behind you because this shit is going down. What about this, them being blocked? What do these karmics need to know of why they are being stopped? Because they're sex addicts and you're not down with these red lipstick stains. They will not be having any red lipstick stains from you. Being connected with their sex shop fantasies and fetishes. Whatever they're doing as far as that sex shop goes, you're keeping a promise to yourself and to your higher self for a greater intimacy. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit Divine? You're not a promiscuous person. You don't just sleep around. You're not a temptress. You're not a free-for-all. And you don't go around trying to steal other people's men, especially those that are about this, overwhelmed and drowning in karmic debt, trying to make attachments to you because of your emotional intelligence. And I think that's been made very clear here. Them and their consequences have nothing on your emotional intelligence, along with your protection, your divine protection. Peace.